rest in eternal peace, it concludes. The program for accelerated growth and employment page has been officially launched by His Excellency the President, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya Jammeh. The document, which represents the PRSP2, is now the Gambia's National Development Plan for the period 2012-2015. Abdunjai reports.
The mood here is somber. Cabinet still mourns the Deputy Minister of Agriculture, Khalifa Kambi. A minute's silence was requested for the deceased at the launching ceremony, which was scheduled following his death on Tuesday. The strategic document, which assumes a greater role for the private sector under its priority action plan, was subsequently launched. It succeeds the PRSP2 and its fight against development's most mortal enemy, poverty. In a statement delivered on his behalf at the launching ceremony by the Vice President, Her Excellency Ajah Dr. Issa Sunjai Sedi, the President vowed to stay the course of the fight against poverty through the effective and vigorous monitoring of the implementation of PAGE, which is expected to provide the tools for quality control measures that will ensure value for money.
My government is fully committed to eradicating poverty as well as improving the welfare of Gambian citizens through efficient policies as well as the creation of a conducive environment for growth. It is against this same background that we are committed to ensuring the successful implementation of PAGE, as it is designed to have major impact on the overall economic growth and employment creation of this great country of ours.
Its implementation will span a period of 4 years, and the program has been aligned with the MDG targets, and it is also government's medium-term execution template for the Vision 2020.
One might have noted that the PAGE implementation period ends in 2015. The same period as the deadline for achieving our MDGs and their related targets. This is not only, of course, a coincidence, but also a deliberate effort for us here in the Gambia to use PAGE as a pathway to fast-track the attainment of the MDGs through a comprehensive and organized direction.
It is a renewed battle with a more sophisticated approach to safeguard the gains so far registered in the most crucial sectors of the economy. It has agriculture as a topmost priority by virtue of its high employment benefits, with the permanent secretary, the Minister of Finance, Morseka, noting that PAGE, if properly implemented, will lay a solid foundation for the country's transition from a least developed to a middle-income country. For the Finance Minister, Mamboure Njie, PAGE is coming at a rather crucial time of a GDP growth rate of 5.5% for the Gambia's economy.
The creation of PAGE has not only helped us as a country focus collectively on our proud achievements over the past 5 years, it has also been able to identify the opportunities and strength inherent to these small but great countries of ours.
The prospect for positive implementation of the program, according to the Secretary General and Head of the Civil Service, Dr. Njoguba, are heightened by the reforms undertaken by government to make the civil service more effective and vibrant.
As public servants, we are fully aware that to successfully implement the Program for Accelerated Growth and Employment, PAGE, and reach the Millennium Development Goals and Vision 2020, we must adopt a comprehensive approach that addresses capacities and pursues reforms in all sectors of society.
The launch has already attracted the attention of some potential investors from India. The delegation later called on the President to discuss plans for future investment in the energy and agricultural sectors through the incentives of the program.
I found that the PAGE initiative is one of the most innovative ideas which has been conceived of by the government. It lists specific areas and fields where the government priority is going to be. So it helped me in deciding how and in what sectors I will come. Our intention of coming to Gambia is not just one particular project. We are not here for commodity export. We are here for long-term purpose. We are here to increase the capacity building of the country. We are here to develop skills of the people here. We are here to also contribute what is called the transfer appropriate technology. These are the areas which we in India will be bringing when we come here.
Abdunjai, GRTS.
Highlights of the launching of that all-important program will be aired immediately after this news bulletin. Meanwhile, the President, His Excellency Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya Jammeh, will present Christmas gifts to the Christian community tomorrow Friday, 23rd December 2011 at the State House Ground, Banjul, at 10 in the morning. The Christian Council is hereby requested to go for the said gifts for their people. The APRC victory celebration for Fonyi Councillor District, initially slated for Saturday, 24 December in Kanilaya, has been postponed until January. The development is prompted by the demise of the former Deputy Minister of Agriculture, Khalifa Kambi. The new date will be announced in due course, and any inconvenience is deeply regretted. Kanilai Family Farms informs its esteemed customers and the general public of the availability of high-quality cooking oil for sale with effect from Friday, 23rd December 2011 at State House Outlet. The retail price for a cup of oil is $9.50 butut, while the price for the 20-liter drum is pegged at $880 at the State House Outlet and $900 at any other outlet. Kanilai Family Farms wishes everyone a happy Christmas. Children within the 9 months and 5 years age bracket have been receiving the measles vaccine thanks to the collaborative efforts of the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, UNICEF and the World Health Organization. The campaign that saw the target group receive the vitamin A supplement will end on Friday, and health officials have been urging guardians and parents to take their children to the vaccination centers. Parijase has more on that.
Measles, a deadly viral disease, affects mostly children between the ages of 9 months to 5 years, killing a number of them, particularly in the third world countries. The Gambia government and its partners would not want the disease to have its vicious effect on the country's young ones and set out a campaign to inoculate over 310,000 children. Circular health posts saw a convergence of trained vaccinators ready for the Operation Kick Measles out of the Gambia. The vaccine is supplemented by vitamin A tablets, which come in 2 colors, blue and red, for children between the ages of 6 and 11 months. Long queues of mothers in Fajikunda Health Center went to describe the response level among parents in this crusade. This is particularly important as we still talk about a staggering over 80,000 children within the Kanifi municipality yet to be immunized for a combination of factors.
We apologize for that. The President, His Excellency Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya Jammeh, will present Christmas gifts to the Christian community tomorrow Friday, 23rd December 2011 at the State House grounds, Banjul, at 10 in the morning. The Gambia Christian Council is hereby requested to go for the said gifts for their people. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Welcome back. Military prosecutors in the Ivory Coast are warning against unruly behavior in the ranks of security personnel in that country. The tough talking comes in the wake of a spate of alleged offenses by those paid to protect the citizenry. The authorities say those who use their weapons with impunity will be taught a bitter lesson and the undisciplined brought before a military tribunal. Let's look at the CFI report for more on that.
Military commanders in Côte d'Ivoire have made it known there's to be a zero-tolerance regime against rogue behavior by members of the armed forces. In the period following the end of the civil conflict 8 months ago, there have been numerous incidents of indiscipline in the ranks, including thefts, intimidation of civilians and even murder.
We will continue to